Hey everyone, welcome to this new video. Today we will gonna show about some formulas with basic operators of mathematics, and we will discuss whole thing upon this case study. Okay, on the host this case study. And one more thing, in the last video we saw that we can format our data in a different way, and we sort some data and we also see the filter feature. One more thing I want to mention about that, if you want to apply any filters on a specific column, you can use a shortcut Control Shift L. The filter button will appear. See, just put Control Shift L. Again, if you put Control Shift L, the filter button will remove. This thing I want to mention, and one more thing I want to mention is about advanced formatting. Uh, Let me show you, uh, and then we will move forward towards our formula session. Uh, Suppose there is a number like 1 to 5. There is another number. Suppose it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is another number which is something like 5. There is another number 1. Okay. As you can see, there is a difference between the digits. Okay. And here is a 1 digit. Here is a 2 digit. Here is a 5 digit. And here is a 3 digit. Now, how can I convert all these digits in a similar way? Means if there is a maximum digit is a 5-digit number, so I need to print all these numbers. I need to format all these numbers in 5 digits. So how can I write 1-digit number as a 5 digit? 0, 0, 0, 3, 4, and 5. Like this I can write. Okay, just actually I converted it as a 1. But yeah, in short, you can understand that I want to print this one as a 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 5, 8, 0, 0, 1, 2, 5. Okay, how can I do it? Simple, select the range and go to the our number group in the home ribbon and more format numbers. Okay, go onto a custom number formatting and just write here in general. Type here 0, 0, 0, 0. How many times? 4 times. Okay, and 5 times. Okay. Okay. Here you can modify it on your own way. As your requirement is about 3 digits, 4 digits, you can make it as according to your need. Okay, so simple. Say the format is applied and all digits are converted into 5-digit numbers. One more advanced uh, formatting is like if I have a column and in that column I have different entries, inconsistent entries, like there is a one text entry, there is a negative number entry, there is a zero in it, there is a positive number entry. Okay, like this there are many different entries. Now I want to, uh, because we are dealing with very short data, you can easily can verify that this is a negative number, this is a zero, this is a positive number, this is a text, and yeah. Mm, what we can do by advanced formatting applying on this range, just go to custom. There is one thing which is like open a square brackets, write a color. I am providing a color blue. Okay. For what? For a hash number. For a number in advanced formatting or custom formatting, always use has. Always use has for denoting the number. Okay. I use has for denoting positive number. So I don't put any sign uh, uh, before the my hashtag. Now I provide semicolon. I will open another bracket and type red for negative number. Okay. Red should be capital. R should be capital in this color. Okay. Now for negative, just put minus sign and a hash. So it will filter negative numbers. Again, provide semicolon. Now put color for zero. I provide color yellow for zero entries. And for zero, provide symbol of a zero. The zero digit from your keyboard, provide semicolon. Then move for a text data. Open our bracket and provide green color. Color you can provide anything you want, which Excel can uh, classify or Excel can identify that color. And for the text, we have to provide at the right. In custom formatting, you have to provide at the right for a text data and zero for a zero symbol for a zeros. You can see here different formats. Okay, there are number of formats you can generate. For the months, you can provide n, like here you can provide y, like that. You can design your own custom format. Okay, just I done this. Let's see. For positive blue, for 0, 0, and for negative minus 25, and for our text, it is a green. Magic. This is a magic. Now, one more magic I want to show you. So, I have one more magic I want to show you is like how can I hide these numbers? Okay, let me show you. How can I hide all these numbers? Okay, see. Again, go to the custom formatting. Just either provide semicolons, four semicolons, four, three semicolons because we just separate our numbers by three semicolons. Okay, I have to provide four. So when I provide four semicolons, it will gonna hide also our text. Okay, because there are four data types which there are four things I provide into formatting. So like that, okay. I just change the format of it. Okay, okay. Semicolon, semicolon, two, three, four. Okay, what is happening? Oh, 0, 25 minus 25. Okay, firstly, I need to convert this whole thing again into our basic. So just be there. I speedily complete it. Uh, Go to again that formatting. Mm, blue for hash semicolon. Open the bracket for red for negative hash, common for yellow for yellow for zero symbol, and green for text. Okay, I got back all my numbers, and now you can see that. See this the magic of advanced formatting. Okay, no one gonna ask. Okay, I provided for. See, I hide my totally data. You can't see my data here. So it is magic. Okay, it's the magic. So these are some advanced formattings. You can also try it on your own way. Okay, try this thing on your own way. Just you can simply provide basic information about negative numbers and all you can find easily by providing these colors and all. Nothing more. Now let's move forward. Our main agenda is about formulas. Okay, so in mathematics we use uh, some symbols which we call operators, plus, uh, minus, which is a subtraction. Another one is multiplication. Okay, and then there is a forward slash, which is our uh, division. Okay, like I can't apply division here. Okay, just guys, there is a division. Okay, okay, division. See, so there are four operators. One more operator we can take here is less than, greater than, greater than, less than in sequence, less than, greater than, equal to, and a less than, equal to. We put beside, in front of, equal to. Okay, these are the operators you can provide. Okay, I can write. Simply these are the our main operators, less than, equal to, subtraction. Okay. Now, in basic mathematics, we used to apply, when we apply formulas. Simple. There is a number 5. There is another number 6. I want to find the summation of these two numbers. What I do? 5 plus 6. Okay, no. Always when you write formula or function, you have to provide equal to symbol. And then, okay. Similarly, I have I can find uh, subtraction of both of it. So 5 equal to 5 minus 6 minus 1. 5 into 6, but before we have to apply equal to, so 30. 5 divided by 6, but directly they detected it is a date. uh, Equal to 5 divided by 6. Okay, so it will. Okay, it will. They are printing direct division. They are printing direct date, auto detection AI actually. Or you can guys understand, which is very basic operation about uh, division. Okay. In more dynamic way, how can we do this? In more dynamic way, just we have to use cell references. Okay, the name of a cell P183. Okay, not rigid values. Don't use rigid values. Always use cell names like this Q83. Store your digits into some cells and use those references in our formulas. Okay, so it will work as the same. Okay, let's try division thing for this. Okay, now you can see the division also. Okay, you can do by using by cell references all the things. Okay, one more thing about the cell references you have to remember is, if I provide my cell references like this only, P81, P is my column and 81 is my row reference. Okay. If I provide this like as it is, and I copy this thing, okay, copy this formula to another cells. So what you can guys see is, see, simple thing is here. It will reference the uh, it will reference uh, next columns. Okay. If I drag it to row wise, it will reference there beside columns. Such as, if for this cell, the references are coming from these two cells. If I copy and paste, like I uh, drag I drag it like this. So it will what reference? It will reference this column and this column. So it will shift one by one, one by one, one by. Similar happen with what? Similar happen with the column also. Like column, what will happen? They will shift like this, from this to this to this to this to this. Okay, there are no values, that's why they are printing division error. But cell reference is like, you can, if you drag some formulas like these, they will reference the cell. they will reference down. Uh, uh, if you drag down the if you drag down the formulas like this, they will reference from up to down, and if you drag it from left to right, they will drag the references from left to right. Now there is another thing which is absolute reference. For the absolute reference, you don't have to do nothing. Just go our formula and click between two our column reference and row reference, and just use your Fn plus F4 key. Okay, and the dollar sign. What is this dollar sign here? The dollar sign is nothing but it provides a absolute reference. That means your if you drag your formula in whichever cells or in whichever column or in whichever something for n numbers of cells, they will always refer to that particular cell which you have make absolute, which you have provide a dollar sign. So they don't move from there. Okay, let me show you. If I drag this formula, see, there will be change. You can see that is a change. What change? Before it was printing 17. Now, what is happened? I don't provide absolute reference to a Q column. So the Q column will be shipped to R. Q to R will happen as I drag from here to here. But what will happen? My cell reference P, I make it as absolute reference. So 5 will be added to 11 and it will print a 16. Now I drag the formula from here to here. So what will happen? It will shift for the from R to S, which is empty column, but it will stick. Our P column will be absolute, so it will print 5. 5 plus 0 is 5. So absolute reference is working like this. You can also provide mixed reference also. That means you can freeze our row, means row reference, which is 183. Means if you provide reference, if you drag your formula and you don't want to move your reference cell row wise, so you just provide dollar sign before the row number, and in case of you don't want to move your column reference, so you can provide dollar sign in front of our column like this. If don't want to move myself from row A183, I can provide S, and I can freely use relative reference for our column P. So it will move P to S, P to Q, Q to R, but row will not move. So you can use mixed references also. So it is all about cell references and absolute cell mixed references, which we will use for our formulas and later on for our functions. Okay, now we will move on to our uh, formulas for the advanced level, some advanced formula, some knowledge of advanced formula, which is BODMAS. In mathematics, we used BODMAS theory, which says if there is a uh, expression like 30 uh, divided by 20 multiplied by 90 plus 45 minus 89. So what BODMAS says us, if there is equation like this, firstly, first what operator will first executed? The first operator will be always division, then multiplication, then addition, and then subtraction. And if there is any bracket, like bracket is here between 90 and addition of 45. So what will happen? The happening thing is first the bracket will executed. Any type of bracket. If it is curly bracket, if it is a parenthesis, if it is Square bracket, any type of bracket will first executed, and then after the division, multiplication, uh, addition and subtraction sequentially will apply. Means they will first they will execute this 90 plus 45, then they will execute 30 by 20, then they will multiply the result of 90 plus 45 into result of 30 divided by 20, and they will multiply that both, and then after the result of this whole expression minus 89, it's gonna happen. Okay, let me show you some example of it. Equal to 30 divided by 10 plus 12. Okay, so according to mathematical rule, firstly, what will happen? 30 by 10, which will give us 3, and then addition, which will give answer of 15. So this, like this. If there is a bracket, if there is a bracket like minus 2, okay, minus has a low priority while dealing with expression. So what will now happen? What will now going to happen is, firstly they will subtract 2 from this 12. So it will gonna 10, and then after they apply division and then addition. So what will what answer should be? The 10 first apply, then 3 plus 10, 13 should be our answer. So yes, you got it. So this is our mathematical. But in Excel, there is a slight change. You have to remember this. If in equation there is a multiplication and if, okay, so what the rule says is, if you are working in Excel, so the our multiplication and division operator shares same priority. What is mean by that? If they both uh, appearing in the same equation, they will executed as the same. But there is one more rule. If some operator shares same type of priority, so expression will evaluate from left to right. Means what is this means? I just told you that multiplication and division provide same priority while evaluating it in Excel. So what will happen in Excel? As they both say have a same priority, firstly they will execute division because division at the left in expression. What if multiplication is at a position where the division right now means 30 into 20 is there, and then division comes into expression. So first they will do multiplication. In here case, there is a division. So they will first do division. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Okay. There is a 30, division of a 20, and there is a multiplication. Okay. And let me provide a equal to sign. Okay. So 30 divide 10. Oh, okay. Now see, it will printing 50 because it will divide 30 by 20 and then multiply by 10. Simple. Okay. Okay. Now let me show you the left and right one. If I multiply by 10 here and divide by yes. Now see, the result will be changed. Okay, the result will be changed. It will not go through directly uh, mm, division. It will first do multiplication and then division. See. So in Excel, in Excel, multiplication and division share same priority, and then it says same priority, and they will evaluate the whole expression from left to right. Oh, or always keep in mind, if there is a bracket, they will firstly evaluate that bracket and then move on to another expression. Similarly, not that. Uh, Plus and minus also share same priority. Greater than and less than also share same priority. So in the same expression, you get plus, minus, uh, division, multiplication, less than, greater than. So they will go from left to right, and then they will show the priority. Okay, highest priority operator is um, exponential operator. That is means uh, uh, exponential operator mane you can square or you can power operator, you can say 2 raised to 3. They will first evaluate in Excel, then comes division, then comes all other operators. Okay, so this is all about our formulas. Okay, there is one more thing about the percentages. There is a percentages thing is here. Means you can do a percentages in your Excel with uh, what you can say percentages with different type of case studies or different type of use cases of percentage. So we will see that first, and then we will do our uh, case studies. So what does percentages provide us? So firstly, you can write any number, okay, as a percentage in Excel. Simply I write 10 here, and I use percentage. I give it format of percentage, it will go to 100. Because in Excel, always remember, if you provide your number between 0 and 1, then it will convert it into 0% to 100%. If there is a 1 and I provide percentage, it will convert it into 100%. And if there is a 0 and I provide percentage, it will convert it into a 0%. So, if there is a 1, 1, 11, um, 11 2, so it will convert it into a 200%. So keep it that thing in mind in Excel. There is, if you want to deal with percentage between 0 to 100, you have to always provide your digits or your decimals between 0 to 1 in the interval of 0 to 1. 1 denotes 100% and 0 denotes 0%. Okay, simple basic example. I want to find per 10% of 500 mane. I want to find 10% of 500 number. So how can I do it? Just provide equal to and multiply it by 10%. 0.1. Okay. So it will give me 10%. Okay. Similarly, I can multiply by directly 10% equal to 500 into multiply by 10%. Directly you can multiply by percent symbol. Okay. So it will convert directly. Simple. So first use case is you can convert, you can find percentage of specific number. Mane, you can find 10% of 500. Another thing, you can show one number as a percent of another number. Means you have orders, total orders of 3700, and you have completed a delivery of orders 1835. So I can derive a percentage that how many orders are completed. Okay, how many percent order are completed means I can uh, express a percentage of this number respect to this number. So how can I do it? Simply divide the smaller number by the bigger number by the our target. Okay, so 300 uh, equal to sign. Okay, this is nothing but the percentage. We have to just convert it into percentage. Just provide a symbol 50%. It will automatically set the decimal points. Okay, and what if you don't want like this? Simply, just if you don't want like this, simply try to this and divided by this and multiply it by 100. It will give you also a percentage in the decimal form, 49.59%. It will be the symbol of percentage. Both way you can do this. So second case is you can express any number as a percentage of another number. Okay. Uh, there is one more thing in percentage. Okay. Mm, uh, After some you can uh, increase the number by certain percent if there is a use case of like this. If you have 100 numbers of balls, after some time you increase those number of balls by 10%, or you lost those balls by 10%. So increasing and decreasing within a particular number with the use of percentage. That is a third case. You can simple. There is amount. Suppose I have amount 500, and after a certain time, I got amount increased by 10%. So you know that 10% of 500 is 50. So my amount would be should be 550. So how can I derive this? Simple, equal to 500. Just now we don't play with rigid. I will go directly with this what cell references. Okay, and I will multiply it by 110%. Now you're gonna ask me why? Why? Because no understand. Now understand. I do some okay. Um, Always remember that thing. Okay, 100 and you add 10% of increment in 10. That will give you 1 see, because 100 ka 10% would be 10. So it will print 110. Like that, it will happen. If I will go through the original formula, increment of. So what will happen? 500 plus 500 into what? 10% of increment. That is our point 1. Or you can multiply by 10%. So nothing. What it will what happen? This expression will derive 10% of our 500, and it will add up to a 500. So similarly, we got you got this 550. By doing this, you can directly multiply 110 percent. What if you ask me and come to ask me, what if Piyush, it will increase by 5%? Just multiply by 105. You can come to me and you told me, what if it increase by 50%? I will multiply it by 150%. Now, what in case of decrease? Decrease in case of decrease, you have to minus those number of percent from 100%. Suppose there is a decrease of a 5% in the 500 amount. You have to multiply this number by a 95. Okay, 100 minus 95. Let me show you. 500 equal to cell reference into 95. Because 100% money one total. If there is a decrease, we will minus from those percent x number of x percentage of decrease in certain amount. We will minus those percentage from 100%, and we will multiply those percent. I will multiply by 95%. So it will give me decrement of 5%, 475, because 5% of 500, 5% equal to 5 into 5% is a 25. Simple. Okay. So this is third use case of uh, percentage. Okay. So now the one more and final case is comparing uh, two amounts. Like you are comparing sales of a first quarter with sales of a second quarter. Okay. In that case, you can also find the percentage. Means what percent of increment you saw from first quarter to second quarter. If my sales in the first quarter is like 1500, in second quarter is 200. So how can I derive the percentage of difference of increment from first quarter to second quarter? Simply, just put equal to sign. Okay, bigger number is 200,000 and minus with, I will minus with a smaller number and divide it by a previous quarter number. Okay, there is a difference in profit and loss also. Okay, I will mention it before. Profit margin is there. We will discuss about it, but there is a difference between these two, both of these. Okay, don't mix it with gross margin and all. Okay, here you have to divide it by a smaller number. That means the sale, not smaller number, the amount which you are comparing, the old amount that you are comparing with. Mane, in our case, there is a old amount is first quarter sales. So you always have to, when you are comparing old amount with another new amount, you have to divide by the old amount. Okay, keep it in mind. And just I will put enter. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I have to provide brackets. So see, I forgot to apply bracket because first I have to uh, do subtraction of numerator. So now they are showing me 0.333. So I have to convert it in percentage. Yes, I will provide percent 33% of increment in the cells. So this is the fourth use case. Now I will discuss with all of you with the profit thing. In profit thing, there is what is the formula of profit? There is a revenue minus cost. That means how much do you earn minus what cost it take to build those products or something service. And what is the profit margin? Okay, profit margin is nothing but revenue money. Simple. I don't want to write whole thing. Profit. This is our profit. Okay, profit. So profit divided by profit divided by revenue. Always keep it in mind. And for the loss is also same. Loss is nothing but cost price minus revenue because revenue will be less in loss. Obvious thing is you can understand this. So loss margin will be loss upon revenue. Okay, revenue. And this is nothing but our profit margin. Profit margin. The whole formula thing ends up with here. And now we'll apply all the things which we have studied in this case study. So let's complete it. Okay. So purchase cost. Purchase cost means uh, wholesale cost into item. Okay. For the item number one, there is a wholesale cost is $6.89 and number of items purchased are 4553, 4553 number of items. Simply there will be multiplication. So I will go and reference purchase cost items that are purchased multiplication with wholesale cost. It will give me a purchase cost. Now guys, simple shortcut. I'm gonna tell you shortcut. Two or more shortcut within this simple case study. How can I apply this whole formula to our what can I say? Hold this column. Just go and wait for this plus sign and double click on it. See, whole column is filled. Amazing or not? Yeah. Okay. Now we have to cost shipping cost per item. Okay. If I have a one item and per item I have here a shipping cost. There's a $5 per item shipping cost. So for these 4,553 items, how many shipping costs? Just multiply them. But here now you have to apply absolute reference because my reference should not be changed. If I apply relative reference and I apply formula for all these rows, so for this it will reference somewhere here. Okay, it will reference somewhere here, and here is not shipping cost. Okay, so I have to fix this shipping cost in my formula. So let me show you how we can do this. Shipping cost, simple. Okay, first I have to per item $5 and just apply dollar sign fixed it by F4, Fn F4. Now multiply it with items, total items. That is this. Okay, I am not going to fix this item because for each item there is a different number of items they have purchased. Okay, but shipping cost is same. So I will. Okay. Now, no. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another trick. Okay. If there is, I already show you this double click wala thing. Now I will gonna show you another thing, which is control D. How can you do with control D? Simply go to the forward column, press Control Shift and down arrow. It will collect whole data. Okay. But similarly, you can do this here. Shift plus up or down arrow, so we can avoid our total wala row. Now applies Control and D. It will print whole the formula. It will copy whole formula autofill. Now total cost. Total cost will be what? Purchase cost and shipping cost. Simple. So I have to apply addition here. So total cost plus shipping cost. Done. And we will use shortcut to apply whole formula and not to cover. Done. Now, what is the retail price will be? Retail price. Okay. Retail price per unit. Retail price, you can assume it as a MRP. You can assume it as an MRP. That means after a purchase cost and shipping cost, that means the total cost. On total cost, how many margin we can uh, earn. So that can you can choose freely. If suppose I want to add margin of at least 50%. Okay, for this product, for this purchase, I want a margin of 50%. Now you're gonna see the percentage wala thing here. Okay, so I want to, uh, I want I will earn 50% of my total cost. This is a basic total cost. Okay, the shipping charges and the purchase cost, and I want to add my margin onto that so that I can earn more money. So I will directly earn 50%. I will apply randomly. Okay, so no one will take a margin of 50%, but just I want to show you. So guys, this column I will multiply again. Remember what I told you here in third use case. If you want to increase certain number by certain percent, you have to multiply it by 150. If there is a 50%, if there is a 10%, I will multiply one. So like that I applied, and I will on this order 81215 amount. And I will finish. Okay. Now revenue. Revenue means okay, there is more big amounts are there. Revenue. Item revenue is now retail price. That is my solding amount. That amount is what I sold on. Because my basic amount is 54. And I sold this so I sold this particular items on this value. Okay, so revenue, what revenue will be this into this selling amount and item sold, not item purchased. Okay, because revenue earned upon solding products. So I will multiply this cell into this cell, which is my solding price. Just apply. Oh, very big number are coming there. Okay, okay, big numbers are there. Big numbers there. Oh, now profit. Profit is nothing but our revenue minus cost, total cost. That it means this. Okay, so my revenue is this minus my total cost is this. Okay, first revenue is this minus total cost. Okay, it will be my profit. Profit is also gonna high. Yeah, big amount are there in profits. Simple. Yeah, like this. As I margin is like too high, 50% of margin. Okay, this big number of profit is there. I'm gonna be a money. Okay. Okay. Now we have to calculate profit margin. Okay. Profit margin is nothing but profit upon total revenue. Total revenue. So what will my total revenue? I have to apply it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Equal to my profit, total profit is this. Okay. Ah, okay. So profit is my this column. Okay. And divided by total revenue. Total revenue is my this column. Okay. This row, this cell. This will print me whole total revenue. Okay. And I want a percentage. Okay. So after dividing this, I will convert it into percentage symbol. Oh, why? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Something is happened. Something is happened. Something is happened. No, 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 no. Something is happened. Simple guys, something by mistakenly happen. But yeah, you guys know you have to just divide profit by revenue and apply just percentage symbol. Maybe I put something some key differently, so you can yes you can do it on your own. So yes, that is all. Uh, Around 1.5 hour class on all the formulas things we have done and with case studies. So if you are till the end here, thank you for watching. We will discuss, we'll start with functions in our next class. So we will meet in our next class. Till then, take care. Goodbye. See you. Bye.